are the true artists. So let's get together, see what we can uncover. One that defines your world, gives you truth and life. One that excels, special reminder, guide your way through this shadow world.
Ooh, I'm gonna have some fun crafting some personas. Or I could do that later. Very busy talking to Reset right now. Damn, I didn't want to go to the shrine. Gas mask, okay. What are we, Rainbow Six right now? Wait, what did she say? Wander around the shopping district. So, okay. Reaching out for the truth. Okay, let's go back and talk to Naoto. Oh, okay. You can't go into the elevator. I didn't ask them all the questions.
I'm seriously pooped. This stuff's a lot harder when you don't have a badge to flash. I walked around all day and didn't hear anything good.
It was the same for me. There was absolutely
Again,
no
shit,
talk
like,
about
they
the
always
case
talk in public
whatsoever, let alone the...
places.
Ditto for me.
Wide
Actually,
open
in my
places.
case, I kept getting bombarded with questions and couldn't get them onto the main subject at all. The killer must be pretty good to have pulled this off without being seen by anyone in this small town.
What should we do?
Well, one steak bowl, please.
Steak bowl.
That's not what I meant. But then again, I guess we might as well take a break. I'll have a crab and egg fried rice.
I'll have roast pork ramen with extra noodles.
Now that our tummies are full, let's share what we learned, even if it wasn't much. So, to sum up, there really was no new information. The end?
The police had an unusually large number of officers in their initial investigation of the first two incidents. To find facts that even they overlooked would be difficult indeed, now that over half a year has passed. There wasn't a
Steak is the
single
answer.
report of suspicious persons being witnessed to begin with. Miss Yamano had ardent fans, whereas Saki-san didn't, but otherwise the conditions are the same.
You know, every time I tried to ask about the case, everyone ignored me and kept ranting about the damn fog.
Yeah, that or the Midnight Channel. I asked around about Teddy too, but no one's seen him. Gee, I wonder where he could have gone.
Do you have anything, Naoto? Any new, deductions?
Without any new data to work with, there isn't much I can do. But there must be someone in town who meets all the criteria for this case. The killer must have a connection to both Saki-san and Miss Yamano, as well as be in a position to observe our actions periodically to some extent. Finally, it must be someone who could approach Senpai's house without arousing suspicion.
Without arousing Nanako's suspicion. The delivery man? Approach Nanako's house. Well, this is pretty simple. If Nanako was nabbed by Namatame, who else could do that? Okay, she doesn't open the door for strangers, so it's only Big Bro, Narukami, Dojima, Namatame, and Adachi. So, going
I need some fresh air before I give it more thought. I'll be outside.
So that line says it all.
Finally, it must be someone who could approach Senpai's house without arousing suspicion.
Either that or it's the lady that sells seeds. Or the cat. You know what? The cat. It's the cat. The cat is the murderer. Approach the house without being suspicious.
It's snowing. No wonder it's chilly.
Ugh, it's freezing out here. Maybe this'll help clear my head and get my deductive muscles flexing. Hey, is it snowing? Too bad the fog's so thick. The snow just gets lost in
Bionic
it.
Ace Detective.
What's the matter?
Some connection. Well, would the mailman be suspicious? It's the mailman. Well, I know who it is, so. It's Teddy! It's No, he's too suspicious. It's me! Where's Narukami? It was not Namatame. I mean, it's pretty simple. The whole part of not of getting close to Nanako, without being suspicious, unless it's either Narukami and the friends, and it's not the friends. And Adachi can keep an eye on our actions. I mean, Dojima doesn't. Man, do you guys? I don't know about you, but when I moved into my second house, the house I'm living in now, we had like those mailboxes that you had to walk to. My old house had a mail slit that goes through the door. And man, I remember like as a kid, like watching TV, all of a sudden you just hear like someone like at the door like rumbling trying to get in, and then all of a sudden, oh, you're like, oh, okay, it's the mailman. I'm like, okay, whew. Don't tell friends, protect Adachi. This leads to the accomplice ending. The one of the bad ends, I know that.
Huh? What about him?
Detective Adachi. A member of the police force. That is an interesting approach. It would certainly explain the lack of witness reports. It's the same reason no one ever reported seeing Namatame's truck.
This is a small town, so everyone must have known who he is. And since he's a detective, people definitely wouldn't have thought of him as being suspicious.
In fact, he could use his position to his advantage and hide critical information.
This is so cliche, it hurts.
Huh.
It's like, oh,
Well,
hey,
if you think
it's
of it that way, I guess
the
it's
obvious
possible.
guy that's not so obvious because we have all these other things running around, but if you really think about it, it's obvious.
But we're talking about Adachi here, right?
I don't know what's the worst no, the worst ending is Nanako dies, you throw Namatame into the TV, true killer's not identified, and Teddy leaves. That's the worst ending.
I mean, really? Adachi? He's your textbook lousy detective. Are we really on the right track here?
Actually, regarding Detective Adachi, I'm not sure how to put it, but there's something that's been bothering me about him for some time.
Yeah?
What, that he's a DLC character? Naoto, that's discrimination.
Perhaps it's just my imagination, so I shouldn't speak too...
It's cold. I think we've cooled down enough here. Let's go back in.
Adachi-san? That can't be. I mean, he said he came to escort Miss Yamano and...
Exactly.
What? Was he at your inn when the announcer was staying there?
When Miss Yamano was staying at our inn, the media were swarming all over it. That's when Adachi-san arrived, saying he'd been assigned to guard her. He told our waitress that fame could be rough.
Guard her? He didn't spend the night there?
Well, it really depends. It's bad ending is subjective here, because in the guide I read, there's quote-unquote 4 bad endings.
I wonder if he knew Ms. Yamano.
I don't know about that, but I heard he did call out to a girl in my class. I found out this afternoon, but I thought You know, that's just how cops are. So I didn't think it had anything to do with the case.
Detective Adachi also
Because
questioned
the guy labels it
Saki-san,
as four
the
bandings,
one
not
who
neutral
found the
ending or
announcer's
something like that.
body. I heard it was because there was so little information about the case at the time, but it's certainly unusual to question someone with as strong an
Adachi's
alibi as
ending, the
hers
accomplice
multiple
ending,
times.
doesn't really make much sense. It doesn't make much sense.
Then you think he had something
It's
else on his
like-
mind?
Spoilers. Like, the Adachi ending is like you burn a single shred of evidence that could lead to him, which is you burn the warning letters. But it's like,
And that something is what
did
connects those two
Narukami
victims
just
to
all of a sudden
Adachi-san?
turn into a psychopath? And it's like, yeah, you almost killed Nanako. Yeah, you almost killed all my friends. But you know what? It's cool. Like, that's literally the accomplice ending, and it comes out of nowhere.
Come to think of it, we've been running into that guy a lot, in all sorts of places. And every time he'd tell us what the police were doing before saying, "Oops, I said too much," and clamming up. Was that all to throw us off the trail?
It would be no problem for him to drop that warning letter into your mailbox either. Not to mention the fact that he can destroy any evidence that might point to him.
It's too obvious.
Then
No, the
Is it
generic
really
accomplice
Adachi-san?
crap means you were in on it at the beginning. This accomplice ending is all of a sudden, boom, oh hey, Adachi, I think what you're doing is sweet. It goes against my entire personality and the entire game thus far.
This is still only a tentative theory. We should work to confirm it as soon as possible. This is Naoto Shirogane. Something has occurred to me about the case, and I'd like to get Detective Adachi's input on it. Huh? The transport? It's right now? Right, I see. Thank you.
What was that about a transport?
Detective Adachi is headed to the hospital to prepare for Namatame's relocation. We must head there at once.
Like, dude, but that kind of heel turn is so sudden and makes less sense than like a heel turn in wrestling. Like, this
Huh?
literally
What
is
are you
just
guys doing here?
you just went from neutral or good guy to like, hey, murder is bad, to literally murder is good. He goes from Captain America to like Manifesto.
Hey, do you know where Dojima-san went? They told me he snuck out of his room again.
I assure you, we've made it clear to him several times that he needs to stay put, but he keeps going off on his own.
Jeez, with Namatame finally relocated, I was looking forward to going home.
So, he's been relocated. I've been wondering. You seem to be in a terrible hurry to get him out of this hospital.
Huh? Oh, well, yeah. I mean, we can't leave him here with Dojima-san and Nanako-chan
Oh,
around.
now that's a problem?
Didn't you guys think so too?
Now that's a problem?
Hey, what are you doing here anyway? Nanako-chan's room is in the other wing. Don't you think you should leave before Dojima-san finds you? If he catches you, he'll start pestering you again.
Adachi, where's Namatame? There's been a lot of noise today for some reason.
Dojima-san, what are you doing here? Namatame's already been relocated. I was looking for you so I could tell you that.
You did what? Who authorized that? There's still more I need to ask him about.
Give me a break, Dojima-san.
Those first two murders have been bothering me. His motives are shaky and his alibi is rock solid. We closed a lot of loopholes on the basis of his testimony. But that part's still nagging at me.
Is this more of your detective's intuition? He's already been relocated. It's no use hassling me about it. And you kids should really get home too. You're gonna get in the way of police business.
Well, what's with the sudden incompetent act?
What's gotten into you today?
Yeah.
It's odd to see
Why?
you taking work so
Why
seriously.
so serious? Why so
Come on! I'm always
serious?
giving 110% when it comes to the
Oh,
job.
hell no. You're always slacking off at Junes.
You should get back to work too, Dojima-san. Your current assignment, get better as soon as possible.
What are you all doing here?
We came to confirm something with Adachi-san.
Why wouldn't I question her? She discovered the announcer's body. But she didn't know much about it, so I only talked with her once or twice. The time the announcer went missing? I can't say for sure offhand. It's not like I saw her or anything. That was months and months ago, too. My memory's kinda hazy that far back. Was that all you wanted to ask? Well, I hope it helped. Warning letter?
The one that was delivered to his house. It's in police custody now, correct?
I don't really
Oh,
remember.
isn't that convenient?
Hey, what do you mean you don't remember? I gave it to you to take down to the crime lab for processing. You're telling me you forgot?
I'm sorry.
Oh, how convenient that he just forgot.
Your accident was right after that. And what with one thing and another, it sort of
You're a
slipped my mind.
detective. You're a policeman. That shit
Besides,
doesn't
that thing was just a prank, wasn't it?
apply. You're gonna write it off as a prank.
Jeez, what are you asking me all this for? For crying out loud, what's this all supposed to be
Why
about?
so defensive?
Dojima-san, you really need to get back to your bed. That's why your wounds aren't healing. And you all need to go home right now. Do you have any idea what time it is?
It's 2:30 in the morning, but I'm streaming, so screw that.
I'm going back. I need to get to the station and report in.
Oh, you mean to forget to report in?
Just one more thing, please. We know for certain now that the first two murders weren't Namatame's doing. Someone else killed them. Adachi-san, do you have any idea who that might be?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
'Cause we think it might have been you.
You guys are gonna say that right in front of Dojima.
What? That's ridiculous. We already know Namatame's the one who put them all in.
In what?
What did you just
In
say?
what? How did you know that? We got
Put
him.
them all in.
We got him. We got him.
What's this putting them in business?
Lewd? But not in this case.
Do you know something about the method behind their murders? Don't tell me that all that talk about TVs and whatnot from before was...
I see. Now I finally understand. To tell the truth, Adachi-san, I've been fixated on something you once said. Before I didn't know why, only that it sounded a wrong note to me. Do you recall when I read Namatame's diary? At the scene of Dojima-san's, at the time I said, even the victims who survived and were never released to the public are written here. And in response, your words were, wow. Then that
Ooh,
settles
Kyobi,
it.
thanks for the host.
How, I wonder? Would that settle anything? At the time, the police had no idea that there had been other attempted murders related to the case. You had no reason to say such a thing. After all, there are countless examples of people disappearing for a few days. Yet when I read the list of names, you raised no objection. Odd that. What do you say to that, Detective Adachi?
I don't know. I said I'm busy.
Oh, the I'm busies. Everything is so convenient for you, Adachi, isn't it now? Oh, I'm busy. Oh, the accident, I forgot. Oh, the evidence, not there. Oh, it's 2:30 in the morning. You kids ought to sleep.
Wait, you son of a bitch! Adachi! Ah! Adachi!
Wow.
Adachi!
Adachi! Adachi! We have you now. There's no point in hiding.
swear he ran this
He's
way.
in the TV.
Damn it! Where the hell did he go?
Did you find him? I contacted security. Nobody's seen Adachi, and there's no record of anyone leaving this area.
Ooh, we
So he
got
must be
quality
still in this
buttons.
ward somewhere.
He's still here? But we looked! We didn't find him anywhere!
That bastard.
Dojima-san? For heaven's sake, what are we going to do with you?
Sorry. I got carried away.
Do you even want to get better? If you keep this up, there could be lasting damages. Have you forgotten how much trouble it caused you last time?
You're right. Sorry. You've got to find Adachi. I need to square this away with him.
For all the last 7 months
Please.
of not wanting you involved, he's surely letting you get involved now. Like, he won't let you get in with no evidence. Wait, what the?
He hasn't left this ward yet? I don't think he would. But could he have...
Yeah, I think so. If he's the killer, he can go through, right?
You mean he went in through here?
We searched every inch in the direction he ran off. There's nowhere to hide. I don't think we could have missed him.
He was cornered. It's highly probable that he escaped there. If he does indeed turn up on the other side, that should prove beyond a doubt that he is the true culprit.
Damn. So I guess we were right. What do we do now?
I think it's too dangerous to go in from here. We're not 100% positive he used this TV, and on top of that, we don't know where it might lead.
Oh, god damn it! I don't want to look for clues.
Let's go in from Jeunesse like always. It'll be fine. So long as we're ready for him, we'll crush that jerk in one strike.
Oh, you mean like how I'm so over-leveled at this point? Namely, 13 levels over-leveled? Kyobi, give me strength. Kyobi, I need you. And everyone, please, raise your hands and give me your strength. I'm gonna need all of it at Evo. It's nice this year. I have a lot of friends, a lot of support this year. I'm in the right mindset this year too. I have the right amount of emotions. That fire to wanting to play, to do well, is back. And I have the right amount of insanity. I kind of learned to control it. Like kind of learn how to control my emotions and channel it into my play now. Ooh, it's Teddy.
Where am I? Sensei? Why are you here?
I could ask you the same.
I see. How mysterious.
I know.
There are so many things I don't know about.
I need to finish
But
Marie's
I
social
did
link,
realize
so
something.
I'm gonna wait a week.
I've been thinking all this time about who I
Oh
really
damn it,
am.
BC Cruz, BB Cruz.
But I couldn't
Why?
find
Why
the
you gotta
answer.
do that?
I was no
Why?
one from
not
the start.
Not cool, man. Not cool.
Humans live in the other world, and shadows
Don't you know
live in
bear
this
puns
world.
are punishable by death here?
From the beginning, that's all there was to it. I was just a shadow in that world.
Everyone's worried.
You're always so kind, Sensei. I figured something out. That day at the hospital, I realized that I really can't do anything. As soon as I thought that, I lost consciousness. Then when I woke up, I was inside the fog. Shadows can't stay in the human world. They aren't allowed. I walked and walked, but there was nothing all around me. Just when I started thinking that I couldn't go anywhere, I heard the noise of a car. And then I was here. I remember lots of things now.
I like how just Teddy suddenly remembers.
My world is a place shaped by
Like he
human
just remembers
thoughts.
all this because plot convenience.
One day, a shadow living in that world awakened to human emotions. But humans and shadows are completely different entities.
And so are vampires and humans, but that didn't stop Twilight.
So he made himself forget that he was a shadow. He wanted to forget. He wanted people to like him. And that's how he came to look like
A
this.
bear? I don't know. Kind of makes me want to punch you.
I really am stupid. What the other Teddy said before, in the end, it was all true.
Okay, so literally, the shadow Teddy we fought was actually a shadow of a shadow. So what we fought was Shadow Teddy.
No matter how much I search for myself, I have no self. There was no me to begin with. I'm just a shadow that took a different form so humans would like me. It would have been better if I had never remembered. But I
Well, that
did.
just means that we gotta beat this shadow down. Right, guys?
I'll probably turn back to a regular shadow soon. Oh, yeah.
Let's
Sensei,
play the Packy game, Kappa.
one day, when you meet Nana-chan in heaven, apologize for me. Tell her, I'm sorry I couldn't do anything.
And you're not gonna apologize for being such a scumbag character in Ultimax and Arena?
Tell her, I'm really sorry.
You think you can just say sorry and that's all good? You think that's all good for having unblockables
Huh?
and bullshit setups?
Really?
You think that's okay?
Nana-chan's. Wow, that's wonderful. I'm so glad. Glad that I could at least hear that. My heart feels so much lighter now. I'm starting to feel sleepy. What a strange place. It's not like my world. Something just feels so nostalgic about this place. Could this be your dream world, Sensei?
Yes, and now I'm gonna go Freddy Krueger on your ass. And when you die in your dreams, you die for real.
Uh-huh. But I wonder why I met you here.
Insert the UX Teddy fanfictions. In fact, speaking of which,
What am I supposed to do now?
let's move on together.
But I don't know what to look for or how to find it. No matter how hard I think, there's too many things my little brain can't understand. But I do understand one thing now. I'm glad that I met you, Sensei.
Great, another social link that I will never use.
But I have to get going. This is your place. It doesn't seem like somewhere that I'd be allowed to stay. Goodbye.
Bye,
Sensei.
Teddy. Bye. Good. It's okay.
It seems the words in your memory weren't the only things you summoned here. This is a room for guests who have an ego that can be nurtured. Shadows, mere fragments broken off from the ego, have no place here. The water's strength has moved a single stone that had stopped, returning it once again into the flow. Very interesting. Well now, it's about time we departed once again. This vehicle is still on its
You know,
journey.
I would believe
There is no
P4G
reason
is
to
easy
tarry
enough
here
for
for
that to be
long.
possible. Like, it's gonna be like it would be hard until you got to Rize,
Margaret?
but
We're ready
I
to
can
go.
imagine that'd be possible.
Let us depart.
Totally. Like, I would not imagine that in P3 Fest, but P4G, I think that's definitely
You are every inch the guest I had anticipated. Now,
Are you
it's
sure?
time for you to return.
Like you anticipated just a fraud using
I
game
am
facts?
even more intrigued now as to where this is all headed.
We'll be waiting for your next visit.
I wanted to finish this game before Evo, but I don't think this is happening. I think I gotta finish it after Evo. Like yeah, but you'd be spending a lot of time grinding.
How did it go? Did you find Teddy?
No, and no one's seen him either.
Oh, that annoying little furball. Just when we're at a turning point in the case, too.
We have no choice. Let's pursue Adachi for now.
My difficulty is on hard. Like I heard P4G was a lot easier, but I didn't think so I went on hard, but I didn't think it'd be this easy.
Whoa. Look how dense this fog is. It's gotten even worse than before.
What the? There's this malicious aura everywhere. It feels completely different from the last time I was here. I think we'd better hurry. Give me a sec to try finding Adachi.
Does this mean both this world and ours are getting messed up?
Our glasses work on the fog on the other side. It can't be normal. And I heard more people are falling ill because of the fog. I wonder what's going to happen.
At this point, I'm over leveled to the point where New Game Plus
Adachi's
would
definitely
be
in
easy as
here.
well.
Are you serious? Which way?
Hold on.
So he did come to this side. Well, that settles it. There's virtually no doubt remaining that he's the true culprit. Once we capture him, solving the mystery of this world and the rest of the case can't be far behind.
Then maybe we'll find out where Teddy came from too. Man, where is
I
that
did
bear
Adachi
anyway?
social link, yes.
Well, I can say for sure he's not here. And I know Adachi is here, but I can't track him down myself. Gee, Ted, why aren't you here when we need you most?
This place. I see. I came back, but it really doesn't matter. I'm completely useless. Nana-chan, I'm so sorry.
Teddy? It is you, Teddy. I heard your voice. You said, hang in there. I heard my big
Like
bro.
basically, Expert turns into a Neptunia game. And
Nana-chan!
basically, I grind like crazy. That's why I'm over
Oh,
leveled.
hold on! I'll get the doctor!
Well, it's also because I got too many gold hands. This game gave me a shit ton of
It
gold
seems
hands.
she's asleep again.
Like ever since I got into the, I spent a lot of
Nana-chan
time
told
grinding
me
in
that
the
she heard my voice.
sauna.
She heard me say, hang in there.
It could be that her frankly miraculous recovery was because everyone's voices reached her. Even unconscious, people are capable of hearing others' voices.
My voice. And theirs too. Everyone.
In any case, there are too many things we don't understand about her condition and what caused it. We're doing our best.
Oh,
but
I
it's
have to
difficult
grind for
when
the main
everything
story.
about her illness is a total unknown.
I'm stuck right now in Neptunia at the end of chapter 2 because I'm not leveled enough.
Unknown.
Well, if anything happens, please send for me.
If I'm an unknown being, then the way I can change is unknown too. So all I have to do is make them not unknown.
Teddy, you learn to grow
Nana-chan's
your
doing
own
her
body
best.
after being flattened, I
Sensei and
think.
the others are probably fighting now too. I'm just a shadow, but Nana-chan cheered up when she heard my voice. So what if I'm just a shadow? There must be something I can do. I can't just give up thinking about things. That's why I came back here. Right, Nana-chan?
Oh, Noir's not a problem. The biggest problem actually is
Right.
because I
need to get back to the others.
I have the DLC. That's the problem.
Hang in there now.
When I got to a boss and I couldn't beat it, I just used the DLC, and the DLC actually let me beat that boss. So then I get to this point. I'm at the point where I'm vastly underleveled.
It's no use. I can only tell that Adachi is here, not his exact location.
Rise-chan!
If only Teddy was with us.
Didn't he say his nose is practically useless now? And could he even help us find that bastard?
So, like,
Nope.
I'm in
He'd
Neptunia,
be no help
even
at
normal
all.
enemies are kind of creaming me.
But he was always there to support me whenever.
That bear's a loudmouth, but he's nice to have around. He's always so full of energy.
He's lighthearted and always optimistic.
I'm alright. I just
Like,
got
I
a
think
little
it's because I
dizzy.
just don't buy armor properly.
The fog's so dense. It's hard to see through it.
Why don't we call it a day? It won't do us any good if you collapse.
I agree. If Rise-san became fatigued, even if we found Adachi, our capacity in battle would be reduced. Moreover, it's almost nighttime. We should return to our world for the present.
Oh wait, DLC items? I meant the DLC characters, but they're DLC items?
Damn it! We came so far to run smack into a dead end!
I know he's in there too. What's wrong with me? My powers are completely useless.
Well, activate reset field.
Teddy?
You little... Where the hell were you?
I'm sorry.
You idiot! Bad bear! Bad! You're so late! Who do you think you are?
Rise-chan? Are you faking?
Ooh, damn.
No, stupid!
Sorry. I want to help you all again.
You know how much trouble you caused, you dumb bear?
Not really.
Where the hell were you?
I'm sorry. I figured out a lot of things. Stuff about me and that world. I wanted to tell you all.
Oh, Plutia.
A shadow? You mean you're one of those things we've been fighting?
Yup. Just like the ones you all know about. Shadows are suppressed human thoughts given form. Everyone has them inside.
Wait, you say you're a shadow, but you didn't attack us. And you kept telling us from the start that you wanted to bring peace and quiet back to that world, right?
But in the end, I was just an ordinary shadow. Nothing special about me at all. I did everything I could until now to try and make my world peaceful. But instead, the weird fog started seeping out into this world too. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. If I really was special, then maybe...
It's no big deal. I mean, we weren't expecting much from you in the first place.
Ooh, Yosuke, you're only saying that because you're top tier.
And about you being a shadow, we pretty much figured you were something like that anyway.
Huh? Ooh, what are you saying? Here I am pouring my heart out to you, and you say you thought I was something like that anyways? No normal person would think such a pretty bear could really be a shadow!
So what's the problem with being a shadow?
Well,
It's true that you may have been born that way.
like, the Nintendo game, I really do it for the dialogue, because the English dubs are so hilarious to me.
But you now
But
possess the power
I
of
can't stand the
persona.
gameplay. Because I go from playing P4G to Neptunia, and the
A
difference in
shadow
quality
is
is
suppressed
so
power.
big. I'm
Once
like,
controlled
oh,
by
God.
the ego, it becomes a persona. Doesn't it follow then that you must have developed an ego? Whether the ego masters its shadow or the shadow awakens to its ego. The only difference I see is the order in which the process occurred.
Oh,
Like, literally, I slog through the gameplay. I'm like, why am I playing this? And all of a sudden, I hit the dialogue. I'm like, oh, they're right. This is why I play the game.
I'm the same as humans?
You keep trying to figure out who you are, just like all of us here. You can't do much on your own. You really aren't that special. See? What's so different between you and us?
Thank you! I'm so glad I met you guys!
The rest of us were pretty much a group of misfits to begin with, too, right? You fit right in, man.
I beg your pardon? Who are you calling a misfit?
Damn.
Isn't that just you, Senpai?
Hey, that's not something a detective would say. Or an idol either. Geez, stop crying, will ya? Now's not the time for that. While you were gone, we figured out who murdered the announcer and Senpai. It was Adachi.
Huh? Adachi? That total goofball?
Coming from Teddy.
Whoa! I didn't notice at all. Looks like I'm pretty blind to that sort of thing. But you all know him. If you can't find someone like that,
Whoa.
I don't think
Damn,
I
that's
can
good.
help you.
Yosuke, ace defective. I like that. I like it so much. I'm adding it to the quote. Ace defective. Damn, that's good. Ace defective.
Like I said, we're not expecting much from you.
Well, the main thing is, it's hard to get pumped about this without someone nice and fuzzy around.
Oh, really? I just remember Yukari saying you stoop hey.
Yeah, what Kanji said.
But we have Moranji here.
Okay. Thanks, guys.
All right, now that the band's back together, let's take it from the top. Starting tomorrow.
It's been a while, but I'll do my best to look for him too.
Leave it to Fuzzy.
It's been a while, but I'll do my best to look for him too. Leave it to Fuzzy.
can't believe they're still going to school after this.
I'll give it a try, but if Risei-chan couldn't find him, I really doubt someone with a dried up nose like me will be much help.
Yeah, Frog Quotes plays a quote from the system.
I do smell Adachi baby in here, but the fog is completely covering up his scent.
Teddy, you can't do it either?
When you look at me with those eyes, I get this feeling I've got to sniff him out no matter what! This is my time to shine! Ooh, I'm getting something!
Oh, Teddy's going Super Saiyan.
Teddy?
Hey, quit wandering around. You better not flake out on us again.
Huh? I sense it from this.
Is it Adachi?
How do I put it? It's kinda hazy, but at the same time, it feels like I've got a whopper on the line.
I don't get it.
Very suspicious. This definitely smells. But that's weird. If I remember right, that's where Sensei, Yosuke, and Chie-chan came from when I met them for the first time.
Where was that? Oh, you mean that creepy-ass room where all the faces on the posters were cut out?
Yep, there's someone there.
Teddy, you really are amazing.
It was just dumb luck. It's because that's where I first sensed Sensei and the others. That's why it kinda smelled over there.
Oh, I see. Wait, did you say it smelled? Wasn't that the room where Yosuke had to go to the bathroom?
Yosuke never went.
Huh? You're saying he peed his pants there?
Ew, I don't want to hear it.
Oh, you lie so bad! Dude, I did not piss my pants! Chia, quit spreading random rumors about stuff like that.
Well, it happened so long ago, my memory's kind of fuzzy, you know?
But you'll remember Mitsuo when he tried to hit on Yukiko.
Okay, guys, enough fuzziness. Follow me, the master of fuzzy logic.
Fuzzy logic? What does that mean? Is it like touch fuzzy get dizzy from Yoshi's Island?
I haven't heard you crack up in a while, Yukiko. Though I really wonder sometimes about your sense of humor.
Holy crap. What's the point of the social link? It doesn't make any sense. It just keeps going up and up and up at some weird spots. It like makes less sense than Nick's Annihilation teams leveling up. Oh, that one levels up when you go up Tartarus. Like, really?
I noticed her first, and she just had to run off and have an affair. That damn bitch. Who's there?
Oh, wow. That look.
Oh, it's
Oh,
you guys.
that look.
You're very
So
persistent.
smug. Give it up. Give it up.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You're not lying your way out of this one, damn it! Just being here proves it! Answer us! You're the one who threw Ms. Yamano into the TV, aren't you?
It was an accident. She started
Oh
struggling.
my god, he's so
what else was I
deliciously
supposed
evil.
to do?
He's like between an Austin Powers and a Bond villain.
I called her out to the lobby because I wanted to ask her something, and then she started getting hysterical on me.
Who are you? And what's this something important you called me out here for?
What they say on the news isn't true, is it? All that talk about you having an affair and whatnot, it's all a lie, right?
Why do I have to explain myself to you?
I see. So you don't deny it. You caught my eye. But it turns out you're another worthless bitch.
Damn.
What's wrong with you? Don't make me call for help.
He's just basically Narukami without the swag.
Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. I think you need to see what it's like to fear for your life. It'll get your head straight.
What are you going to do? No! Ah!
Wow, great voice acting.
She fell in.
What are you going to do?
What, are you shitting me?
Wow, so people can go completely inside.
That was complete by accident?
Good thing for me, no one else was around there in the middle of the night.
That happened in our lobby?
I learned about the Midnight Channel through some rumor. You hear a lot of fishy stories like that on the force. But it was pure coincidence that I touched the screen and discovered my power. I burst out laughing when I found out. I knew right away that this was going to be interesting.
So you tested it out on Mayumi Yamano?
Nah, it was nothing like that. I'm a very sincere fellow. I was just trying to punish the stupid bitch a little for betraying me.
Betraying you? What?
Yeah,
She was never
putting them
with you,
inside
bro.
the TV was never the plan. But you know, both Mayumi and that dippy high school girl struggled for no reason.
Then you were responsible for Saki-senpai's death!
Saki? Oh yeah, her name was Saki Konishi, or something like
At this point, he might just start talking like, yeah, Saki. Her name was Saki Konishi or something like that.
At first, I just called her in because of work-related stuff. Her being the one who found Mayumi's body and all. And naturally, if there was any chance she'd seen something, I'd need to know, right? So I was all set to be a nice guy to her. And then that bitch.
What's this about, anyways? Didn't you call me in for more questions?
Well, we'll get to that. But you know, I saw you this afternoon. You were getting pretty cozy with that Namatame.
Man, he's got such bad approach and pickups.
Huh. So I'm not good enough for you. Well, I know how to deal with girls like you.
Literally Narukami without the swag.
No!
God, these high school girls today. This world's gone straight to shit. When I was in school, I wasn't allowed to do anything but study my ass off. I was supposed to be the best of the best, and instead they stick me in the boonies. But I guess I got the sweet power to make up for it. Life's not so bad after all.
Yes, this is amazing.
Get on your knees and beg, and maybe I'll let you out.
I can stick my head inside TVs and people too.
Yeah, like that'll happen.
Because I'm so evil. Lightning, Zio. Like seriously, this is like one of the nostalgia
As if
critics.
I'd walk into a death trap like that.
It's like watching Nostalgia Critic.
It was a lot easier the second time. High school girls are thinner, you know? Lighter.
You son of a bitch!
Come on, give me a break. I didn't know it was dangerous inside the TV. It's not like I was trying to
like
kill
you
them.
said you walk into a death trap like that. You clearly.
I mean, I'm sure they hit on Namatame, not the other way around. The council secretary will one day rise to public office himself. Mayumi and that high schooler were just gold digging. They got exactly what they deserved. I didn't do anything wrong at all.
He's totally psycho.
Shut the hell up! You knew from what happened to Mayumi Yamano that people die in here!
So what if I knew?
Who else did you kill?
No one. You already know it was Namatame who did the rest. He called the police in the middle of the night just after they found that Saki girl's body. The rest of the force had their hands full with the double homicide, and it happened that I was the one who took the call.
Namatame said the police refused to take him seriously. You were responsible for that then.
Oh, quite the contrary. If anyone else had taken the call, sure. But I actually did believe him, you know?
That's the pattern to the 2 deaths so far? And now you're seeing a girl in a kimono on that weird program, and you think she'll die too, is that right? Namatame-san, do you seriously expect us to believe something like that?
But it's true! If there's any way the police can protect her...
Listen, there's no way the police are going to make a move based on a fantasy story like that. It does sound interesting, though.
But...
Oh, I have an idea. If you really want to save her that much, why not do it yourself?
Oh, he did the whole Inception thing.
You could shelter her somewhere. Someplace where no one could find her.
Inception.
Where no one
He
could
incepted
find
it.
her?
Save her yourself. You can do it.
That smug look. I actually really, really like that look on him.
I'm busy, so I'm hanging up now.
Isn't that amazing? Of all the people who could have received Namatame's call, it ended up being me. Talk about luck! All I did was give him a little push. And he completely bought into his vision of this world. The more people you guys saved, both sides had the best of intentions, so the game of cat and mouse would never end. It was awesome.
You gotta be shitting me!
Why? What reasons could you have for doing that?
Reasons? None, really. I could do it, that's all. And it was fun. I guess that's my reason?
You murdered people just for the fun of it?
Come on. All I did was put people in here. I didn't murder them.
Has a point?
And Namatame
no,
did
doesn't
most
have
of
a point,
it.
but yes.
I had nothing to do with any of you.
You're just dodging the blame!
Yeah? Then how would you prove
Oh my god. Oh my god, I am loving how smug he is right now.
He put people inside TVs? You think the police are that stupid?
Yes? No.
What a jerkwad!
Tell him, Teddy.
I do admit, though, I never thought you guys would manage to track me down. I like that. Games like this gotta have surprises or they get boring fast.
I think he meant Persona.
It's like when I dealt with that Kubo kid. That was fun, too.
Then, you mean to say that Mitsuo Kubo's disappearance was your doing as well? I did sense something odd in his course of action. If he had special powers and wanted attention, why resort to a regular copycat crime? But that wasn't the case. Kubo had no such powers. In fact, he was thrown in by you. Am I correct?
It had been a while since I last put someone inside the TV, so I really got a kick out of that one.
Why did you do that? And how come Mitsuo didn't say anything about you?
You think that didn't occur to me before I did it? Come on, I'm a detective. I let him through to a room at the station with a TV, switched off the lights, and did it quick while he was still startled. As long as he didn't see me push him in and no one else did either, no one would believe him, even if he survived. Of course, I don't think the Kubo kid ever figured out what happened.
Wait, the police station?
Yeah, he turned himself in pretty quick, actually. This was back when we didn't even know enough to issue a search warrant. But the other officers decided it was just a prank, so they pawned him off on me. I didn't blame them. I mean, a kid coming and saying, "I did it all, it was me." Who'd believe him? But it looked bad. I didn't think anyone would come forward and take the blame for all the incidents. The police were desperate to pin it on anyone. If this kid really did it, they might have announced the case was closed. And if that happened, Namatame would stop saving people. I couldn't let that happen, or the game would be over. That's why I told the others I sent him home. I came up with the idea to put him inside the TV on the spot.
The game would be over? You threw him in just so your fun wouldn't end?
You gotta have some excitement in life, don't you agree?
I'm not gonna lie, I am really enjoying Adachi right now.
But then you guys put your foot in it yet again and ruined my fun.
Ruined my fun.
Thanks to you, Kubo was arrested again, and everyone acted like he was the true culprit behind it all.
Thanks to you, Kubo was arrested again, and everyone acted like he was the true culprit behind it all.
Couldn't they see how badly he copied the crime scene?
Couldn't they see how badly he copied the crime scene?
It worked out in the end, though, because good old Namatame kept saving people.
Well, I suppose it worked out in the end, though, because Namatame kept rescuing people.
I guess the guy started to develop some kind of messiah complex, huh? What an idiot.
What an idiot.
This is all a game to you. How dare you murder people? Murder Saki-senpai for such a stupid reason! You bastard!
You can keep your forgiveness. Our world will probably become just like this place soon enough anyways. Didn't you notice? The fog's leaking out. Everything on that side's pretty much screwed. The two worlds will merge soon, and then there'll be no difference, no sides anymore.
What the hell's he talking about?
This isn't his real body. The real Adachi is somewhere else.
But this guy feels different from an ordinary shadow. It doesn't seem like he's going berserk.
Wow, you can tell
Oh,
that
you like
much?
the violence narrative? Okay. I love doing that voice. It's so much fun to me. So it's one of the few voices I can do for long term. Oh, wow, you can tell that much.
This me is just around to greet you guys, and thank you for wasting your time by chasing me in here.
This me is just around to greet you guys, and thank you for wasting your time by chasing me in here.
I'd say this world has taken a real shine to me. I feel like it's giving me everything I've ever wanted.
Say this world's taking a real shine to me. I feel like it's given me everything I've ever wanted.
And the monsters don't attack me at all. Maybe they can tell we have the same goal.
Monsters don't attack me at all. Maybe they can tell we have the same goal.
The Shadow's goal?
By the end of the year, Inaba will disappear completely into the fog. Soon, this place will be reality. I'll be in this world, so if you want me, come and get me. This world has a mind of its own. We'll see which of us it favors.
Keep your bullshit to yourself. It's about time you shut the hell up. We'll finish this right now!
Hologram Adachi, quite literally.
What a chump! Didn't I just tell you the real me is somewhere
What a
else?
chump. Didn't I tell you the real me is somewhere else?
I'll be expecting you all. We'll
I'll
put an
be
end to
expecting
this.
you all. Then we'll put an end to this.
Get back here, you!
That stuff about the world's mind and how this place will become our reality. Was he serious?
The rest of his confessions were consistent. We'd best proceed under the assumption that it's no lie.
It felt like he's gained some strong power after coming here.
Not only that, maybe he got taken over by that power.
So what he said about the two worlds becoming one, that's really gonna happen?
Didn't he say that it would happen by the end of this year? What happens then?
I think he means this world will engulf the human world.
Well, get C's here.
The people in town are acting
How come
weird.
C's is not sensing
It's
anything
like when
wrong?
the shadows that emerged from people went berserk. If the fog gets even thicker, and this town is completely
Then
shut off
C's
from
would
the
put a
outside
quarantine and
world,
go in.
then the other side might become full of shadows, like over here.
You mean everyone's gonna turn into shadows?
Damn it! Damn that bastard! Why? We went through so much to get here, and now it turns out he was pulling our strings this whole time? Yeah, it's about time we finished this. I don't want to feel this way ever again.
There's a path we can take now. I sense Adachi's presence from that direction. He's taunting us.
Bring it on! Let's go kick his ass right now!
Wait. I suggest we prepare ourselves first. We can't let him stab us in the back ever again. We must face him with all the power at our disposal and defeat him without fail.
I'm a little worried what he means by the end of the year, but now's not the time to freak out. Let's get prepared. Let's get over-prepared and leave footprints all over his stupid smug face!
Hello, 15 levels over leveled? How's that not prepared? But very socially.
Senpai, please don't go on alone. I understand that it must hurt, since you seem to have a personal relationship with him.
Maybe that's why. I feel a presence kind of like yours up ahead. He might be calling to you. Wait, never mind. Forget I said that. We're all going together, okay?
Promise us.
He might be calling to you. We're all going together, okay?
Promise us.
Oh, this is the extra scene. I'd never seen this scene before. Doesn't Junes have security cameras? I just seen this scene in the anime, P4G anime.
This is a problem.
This is a problem.
Why didn't you bring the rest of them? You're such a party pooper.
Why didn't you bring the rest of them? You're such a party pooper.
You couldn't even bring your wannabe detective friend?
You couldn't even bring your wannabe detective friend. I came by myself.
So boring. Your whole gang should be here. You know?
Yeah,
Work
but
together.
if they have
beat the bad
footage,
guy.
they'd be like, wait, what's that?
Friendship, effort, victory. You guys love that
Friendship,
stuff.
Effort, victory. You guys love that stuff. I believed in you, man.
Oh, really?
Really?
Just what was it about me that made you want to believe in me so bad?
What was about me that made you want to believe in me so badly?
Well,
Well,
I don't have anything to say to you.
I don't have anything to say to you. You mean nothing to me.
If crimes could be solved by appealing to morality, we wouldn't need the police. The person you believed in was a version of me who only existed in your head. You decided on your own to believe in me, and that decision betrayed you. Why complain about it to me?
You're a sad human being.
You say the dumbest
You
shit.
say the dumbest shit.
It's people like you who come to me alone, naively thinking you can turn me around, that piss me off the most. What do you think will happen if I shoot
It'll
you?
hurt, or Izanagi will come out. You can't shoot me. You can't see me. I'll leave this to RNG. You can't shoot me.
Wow, very optimistic. Is your brain rotting or something?
See? Can't shoot me.
Do you get it now? We're done talking. I won't miss next time.
That's not a physical attack, it's a piercing attack, which don't exist. How is this still a social link class?
Want me to let you choose? You can go back to your friends and bring them all here. Or you can die now. I guess regular revenge is boring, though. Let me see where your detective work takes you. It's always good for a laugh. You're so persistent. Look at all that youthful vigor you've got. Come on, leader. Bring all your friends back here.
Wait, that was a hologram, but the bullet was real.
Well, bye-bye.
Oh, slash and blunt got turned to physical. Yo, Smug Adachi, I am loving it.
Welcome back. I told you not to go alone, though I knew you would anyway. It's okay. I'll keep it a secret from the others, and I won't ask about Adachi for now. But come on, you should trust us more. Anyway, I'm glad you're safe. Attention, customers, it is now closing time. Please visit us again tomorrow.
So I won't be going in there until Sunday. Oh, Marie called? Wait, where did she get it? Oh, wait, we did give her a cell phone. Holy shit, the fog. Some terror the defense force is suddenly gonna save us? Earth Defense Force? EDF! 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 Giant monsters attacks Inaba? Again, EDF! 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 Oh man, EDF's so hype. Wait, I can still social link here? Okay, so I'm gonna cut the stream here right now because it's 3:30 in the morning. I should fix my sleep schedule. So once again, I'm Bionic Fraud. You wanna know when I stream? Please follow me on Twitch and on Twitter. I can Bionic Fraud, and of course Canadian Joysticks we're watching right now. And we have these. This has been Canadian Joystick Stream. The Canadian official Canadian Horny Action Customs and Chronos Max parts. We also have these retro outplay t-shirts exclusively as Canadian Joysticks. And all funds help me make stuff like this.
Fraud. We should split up.
Split up? I'm fine because I have this gun. But what about you?
Don't worry. I have this.
Warning, Comic Q4 has not actually been tested in a zombie apocalypse. Use your own discretion. Order now at CanadianJoysticks.com.